Hello, this is the alien Wicked, and
This is the Ducky Gwen, and welcome to another episode of Ducky and the Alien.
good
Tonight we're going to be talking about coffee because
coffee.
who
Awesome,
doesn't love coffee?
psychopaths.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to be talking about something called ruby chocolate.
Really, I've never heard of that.
Me neither. And we're going to share a little about it later on. But first, we're going to be talking about Wicked's birthday plans. So, Wicked, what do you have planned for your birthday?
Sleeping in, hopefully, but they have plans at my group home, and I don't know what the plans are. They're a surprise, so I'm kind of in suspenders.
Alrighty. So, I bet it's going to be a very nice surprise. And if so, please tell me privately when the whole situation unfolds or is already
Yes,
taken care
I
of.
will.
Sounds
Certainly.
good. Now, since we're talking birthdays, my birthday lands on September 29th. Oddly enough, it's the same birthday as the likes of Halsey and an artist by the name of Chloe Moriando. Now,
Yeah.
for a little briefing here, Chloe Moriando is an indie artist that used to specialize in a ukulele style of music, but in recent years, her sound changed as she grew popular.
Yeah.
I used to be subscribed to her when she was first taking off, back when she was still doing her ukulele covers. But
What's
then
her name
over
again?
time, I lost interest. Chloe Moriando.
Chloe Moriando. Okay.
Yeah, her birthday is on September 29th, 2002.
I got a bunch of Soviet leaders on my birthday.
For real?
Yeah, miserable. Real miserable history there. Freaking Cold War and everything, but it is what it is. I popped into the world at that day, so I really couldn't help myself.
Well, how could it have been your fault anyhow? You know, you don't choose your own birthday. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Just because a few bad apples share your birthday doesn't mean that your own birthday should be inherently bad. You know what I mean?
No, it's not going to be bad. Even if it goes astray, I'm still going to have a good freaking day.
That's good to hear. What are your favorite flavors of birthday cake?
Vanilla, 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 vanilla.
Noise. Mine has to be chocolate. I
That
love
one too
chocolate.
is pretty good. That one too is pretty good.
Chocolate is what I prefer the most. Believe
Yeah.
me. And then there's dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and I have yet to try out this ruby chocolate. So that should
Yeah.
be interesting.
Ruby chocolate. That's interesting. I've heard of red velvet. That's pretty freaking good.
Red velvet is one of my favorite types of cake flavors besides chocolate.
Yeah.
It is part of my top two favorites in the cake world, chocolate and red velvet.
Mmm. Sounds interesting.
It is. It really is.
That's
What do you,
good.
what do you normally do for your birthday?
Well, usually I sit on my butt, but they have something planned, and I'm ready to find out what that is.
It's gonna be a pleasant surprise, I wonder.
Yes, I bet it would be.
Kind of like those surprise birthday parties you see on TV.
Oh God, if there's balloons, I'm gonna freak because I still despise balloons.
That's pretty understandable. One time when I was in middle school, I was on a bus one day, and when I carried a balloon onto a bus, it
It popped.
accidentally hit it. No, it didn't pop, thankfully, but it went close to her face, and the bus driver, told me, "Out with those! Out with those!"
I don't blame her on that. Ow.
Uh,
I didn't mean to. I don't blame her on those.
I completely understand. Yes, it could have popped in her face, but thankfully, as I stated earlier, it didn't. Yeah,
That's
I
right.
most likely had to have taken them out, or I brought them in the bus anyway. Most likely, I've taken them out. Again, I was in middle school and it was 2 decades ago, so I can't hardly remember
Oh, middle school is a.
exactly.
Mm,
Yeah. Anyway, I never got to have a birthday party officially until my 18th birthday. Of course,
mm.
that would be the only day I ever have a birthday party.
Yeah, I never really had any birthday. I was a loner. Never really had any birthday parties except for the
Same.
neighborhood kids. And we'd
Uh,
watch FBI movies and stuff, and that was about the size of it.
yes. Oh yeah. On the account of a couple of famous people that share my birthdays, I did mention Gloria Moriando already, but I
Yep.
have yet to mention Halsey. She was born on the exact same day as me, September 29th, 1994.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a bit of complete polar opposites, but we do
That's
have
interesting.
creativity in common. Yeah. We have,
I should have been born on that day because I detest the winter and I'm very creative.
right. We have similar music tastes.
Yes, that's true. What is your sign? I'm an Aquarius.
I am a Libra.
Oh, that's my rising.
That is so cool.
Yep.
Gotta read horoscope sometime. Anyway, continuing
I
on.
don't because they have nothing good to say. I do tarot cards instead.
Tarot cards.
Yeah,
It's
they're
good too.
not as bad as some people want you to think they are. They're actually kind of uplifting, make you happy.
Not to mention they have such neat designs on the front of the cards.
Yes,
I mainly like them for the designs.
I love them for the messages they have, the designs, everything. They're just wonderful. They're better
Yes.
than the news.
Yeah, because who cares about the news? You know, as
That's
much as I
right.
want to avoid them, I still look at unliked news out of habit because, we're creatures of habit. It is what it is. But
Yep.
I'm trying to avoid as much of it as possible because a lot of depressing stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen that poopity loop as well.
Yeah, poopity loop. Nothing but a bunch of dysentery, figuratively speaking, of course.
Yeah.
And I also celebrated my birthday in recent years by having a birthday barbecue. And
Birthday
man,
party? Oh, damn it. That's
yes,
something I'm never going to have.
you never know. You could have it one day. It's only a matter of time,
Yeah, you mean with global warming?
excluding global warming.
Oh, okay.
Yes, no, the type of barbecue I'm talking about, you know, burgers, hot dogs.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I love barbecues because I love the sauce and I love getting to have the
Yes.
burger with extra pickles.
Oh,
My
that's good.
my number one favorite food, the second being dark chocolate. I just love to snack on pickles because
Yes.
they're awesome. Very awesome. Kind of love the blend of the salt and the vinegar together and the cucumber.
Oh,
Now
cucumber
that
good.
is what I call heaven.
Yep.
Though not
I
all
agree
pickles
when
are the
you
same.
have I agree with you on that.
Yes, they're very, very appetizing. Very. Though in moderation, don't want to drink too
Yeah.
much pickle juice because I've heard that. Well, I watched a Chubby Emu video on this. A girl nearly died from eating too much pickles and drinking too much pickle juice all in one sitting, from what I understand.
Nearly died. Nearly died, right?
Nearly died, but she
Oh,
made it.
for thank God she made it.
Yeah. Alrighty, moving on. So, September 29th also happens to be National Coffee Day,
Oh,
which
cool.
also makes my birthday more worthwhile.
Yeah.
I get to have as much coffee as I want on my birthday, which is fun.
Oh boy, I'd be up for 11 days straight. If I wanted all the coffee I wanted in the world.
Ah, yes, absolutely. What
That damn
are what are your favorite types of coffee?
ice frappuccinos, or what we call them in Canada, ice caps.
Ice caps. Oh, I wonder what ice caps
They're a
are.
Tim Hortons delicacy. You'll have to look up Tim Hortons. They're from Canada. They're in
Wait,
Canada. They're very good deliciousness.
holy crap. Tim Hortons is from Canada.
Yep,
Like, did it originate in Canada or do you
yep.
happen to have one in Canada?
I
Originated
think
in
it
Canada.
originated in Canada. Started off in Canada, was Canada exclusive, and I think it may have made its way. I'm not sure. Down to the States. I am not sure.
No. Let me check to see if my calculations are right. Your calculations, not mine. Okay, so we're going to look up Tim Hortons.
It was founded by a hockey player.
Oh my god, you are absolutely right. So it is originally Canadian.
Yep.
What? Dude, that is so trippy.
Yes, that is.
The
Does it say
land
if
of,
it's allowed in the US or is it just a can thing?
well, believe it or not, there is a Tim Hortons here in the US as well. But
Wow. We got the goodness going on.
yes, yes. I found out about it via passing by one of my locations here without even knowing that it was actually a Canadian business. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Also, I like energy drinks. I know that's not coffee, but it has caffeine in it. So, does that count?
Yeah, sort of. My favorite of the energy drink realm is Monster. I mean, Monster tastes really, really good, and it has the
Oh
right amount of
yeah,
kick for me.
I love Monster,
Me
and it's
too.
better than. And I think those energy drinks are a lot better for you than the actual coffee.
I 100% agree. When I was working at a warehouse, you know what the brand was. We mentioned it in an early video. But when I
Yep.
worked in that warehouse, I would have a cup, no, a can of Monster energy drink nearly every day just
Oh
to
my,
keep my energy levels up as I'm having to lift heavy items as well as having to stand for
that's
long
not a
periods of
good
time.
thing to do. That's not a good thing to do. It says you're not supposed to do that.
Well, thankfully, I only had one can most of the time. I
Good.
didn't get another one. But yeah, I'm very well aware of the negative effects of energy drinks. So,
Yep.
keyword moderation.
Yep.
So, Monster as a company is not perfect. There have been some controversies surrounding Monster where it is widely accepted as fact that the company tends to sue any company that has the word monster in their name. And we're
Oh,
talking
really?
gaming companies here, especially the developer of a game that happened to have the word monster in it. I don't remember what the name is. I went on a Twitter tirade towards Monster over it, and
Oh, God.
quite frankly, I regret it because
Yes,
that's
they
not.
ended up,
Oh, it's
they
not
got
what
you.
it's not what I want to be remembered for. Going on tirades against companies that make decisions I disagree with, but what
That's
could
right.
I do to curb that anger that I have as a result? You know?
That's true.
Yeah. So I try to be careful about what I post online for
Yes,
that
I did
particular reason
too.
because what if someone digs it up and uses it against me because of a personal grudge against me, even though it's something I did long ago that I've since learned from.
Yes, that there's always the asshole, the anatomy piece.
Yes. More on coffee. Have you ever tried a Starbucks coffee before?
They're delicious.
Yes, I absolutely agree. Their
The lattes
frappuccinos.
are addictive, but the
I love
prices
lattes.
are disturbing.
Pretty high prices, right?
Right? Yep.
Which is why I only get to have it on only an occasional scale.
Because of the damn money. I know.
Regardless of that, I love Starbucks. I
Yes,
love their
me too.
frappuccinos. I love
Mm.
their macchiatos, though I very rarely ever have macchiatos. Either way, they're good, in spite of what some people say about Starbucks. You know, I still enjoy their coffee as well as their other caffeinated beverages.
I love caffeinated beverages. Just as long as
Yes,
it doesn't give me a heart attack right away. Not that I have a bad heart. It's a good heart, but let's just say I had a one of the frozen mochas from the dollar store one time, and I thump 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 thump, and I was like, "You've got to be joking me." That was
Oh,
5 years ago.
damn.
Damn
I
was
bet
what
you.
that my mom said, flush it down the toilet. You're not drinking that. And then I ended up
Oh,
drinking energy
man.
drinks and coffee. Nothing happened.
Well, it is absolutely pretty scary how that would have turned out.
Hone, yeah, for those heaven for sure.
Onde chica. Again, in moderation.
Yes, I was drinking. That was during the COVID thing. I was drinking them like I thought they were like chocolate milk. So stupid.
Uh, yeah, stupid indeed. That's why you got to be
Stupid
careful.
and young.
Yes. Well, technically, we're both still stupid and young, but we're learning.
Yeah,
So we try to learn from our mistakes to the best of our ability.
yeah. Also, I'm going to show a video of my cans that I have. I have a collection of energy drink cans that I've collected over the years. Here are my energy drinks that I've collected over the years. Oops, there's some that fell over behind the cat, Baphomet, or whatever the cat's name is. There we go. Okay, there we go. So these are the ones and then there's more. And a drum.
Oh, nice.
Also for the channel, the LED lights that I got too.
Oh, yes. It would be a lovely sight to behold.
Yeah. Hmm. Purple. Actually, oh, there we go. Hmm.
So, there are some memorable Frappuccinos by Starbucks. The one
Really?
I'm gonna talk about, yeah, the one I'm gonna talk about is known as the Unicorn Frappuccino.
Oh, I never
That
had
one,
that goddamn thing. I wanted that.
well, it's not like you were missing out anyhow. There have been some very not so good comments about the Frappuccino. Some even went as far as to say that it tasted like piss.
Hiss?
Piss,
Tinkle.
as
Twinkle.
as in your tinkle, yeah.
Oh my god. Someone must have put cyanide in that thing. I'm sorry.
Oops.
That's poison. That's poison there. If your stuff smells tastes like piss, I'm sorry. It's laced.
Oh my god, why am I laughing about this? But yeah, I would have loved to try the unicorn frappuccino. I have not tried it, so I can't say for sure whether that part is true or not. We'll never get to, sadly. But it
Yeah,
was a
because they
pretty colored frappuccino, very pretty colored. I'm gonna show you a pic of the unicorn frappuccino just to demonstrate what it looked like when it was around. It was limited edition, so it wouldn't have been around longer anyhow. But that's still quite interesting, the buzz surrounding that.
cool.
My favorite brands of coffee are San Francisco Bay,
Never heard of them.
Starbucks,
Heard of them. Tasted them.
and Folgers, of course.
I've heard of Folgers. My parents were obsessed with Folgers. I found it tasted like cyanide as well.
Well, for me, it
Yeah.
didn't taste like cyanide. It tasted a bit
Oh,
bitter,
that's
but
okay.
nothing but a little creamer and sugar can't fix.
No, okay. I may want to try
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yep. And did you know that iced tea has more caffeine than a darn energy drink or a coffee? Iced tea.
No, I didn't. I never imagined iced tea having more caffeine than coffee. So, yeah,
Yep.
I always thought coffee had more caffeine than tea.
No, no. In this case, it was caffeine that it's the tea that beat the caffeine race.
Unbelievable. Just flat out unbelievable.
Yep.
I've been lied to my entire life. I
Me
thought
too.
tea
I heard
didn't
about this
have
just
that much
before I was going.
caffeine.
I just heard about this just before I went downstairs to my room, and I was like, "You've got to be freaking kidding me!"
Lesson learned.
Yes.
What you know as a kid will turn out to be a lie as an adult. Not all the time, though.
Yeah, that's why I want to be a lie detector like a polygraph examiner, because I can't stand the lying. Excuse my language.
Oh, no worries. It's gonna be moved out anyway.
Good. Don't lie to kids. It's mean.
Yeah, come on. Well, you better have a good reason for it. If it's to protect them from any harm,
That's
then
one
fine.
thing, but still, it's a little nasty to lie to a kid.
Yes, that's right. Because, the father of all lies is the devil himself.
Yes, I've heard of the devil.
Yes. Anyway, why my favorite brand of coffee happens to be San Francisco Bay. It's really unique compared to most other brands of coffee. And we're talking the Keurig style here in this case. They're Keurig style pods.
Oh, I've heard of
Basically,
those. I
it's like
tasted.
it has this little kind of a spider web like structure at the bottom.
Hmm, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that holds the coffee in,
Oh,
and it's like a round shape. Then I also want to talk about that one energy drink that I tried a few months back.
yes.
It's called Prime. I had the lemon lime flavor. It's the green
Mm,
can with the Prime logo on it.
oh, delicious.
Yes, very delicious indeed. I liked it. I did have it up for a while, but then I threw it away in the recycle. But then,
Oh,
me,
oh,
but then in the
that's
meantime, you keep your collection of energy drink cans in your, well, collection. And I'm just like, why did I have to throw away mine?
because of the environment.
Yeah,
No offense to the hippies.
yeah. So, Wicked, if I could recommend one energy drink to try, go for Prime. It's really good.
What
Just
is
as
it
good as
called?
Monster. It, it's called Prime. It's really good.
Prime?
Prime.
Prime. Okay.
Yes, you should try it. It's delicious. You won't regret it, girl.
Okay, maybe I'll harass someone tomorrow about that.
Yes, you can do that if you want to.
Yeah.
Last
So, what's your favorite flavor of that energy drink?
So far, the only flavor I've tried of that energy drink is that of lemon lime. I have yet to try the other flavors.
Lemon lime is good anything.
Absolutely. I
Or
love
key
lemon lime.
lime is good.
Yes, key lime too. And I want to know what's best in terms of lemon lime anything. Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew.
Oh, I
Uh,
love Mountain Dew. I loved it when I was a kid. There's a kind of a bad story behind that where I ended up drinking it before I went to the doctor's office and they said, Ritalin. That girl's going on Ritalin. So I took
oh,
the
all
fucking
because
doctor.
of Mountain Dew. All because of Mountain Dew. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's the truth. My father said, don't drink that, don't drink that. And I drank it.
Ooh, yeah. Word of advice, folks. Do not drink Mountain Dew before a doctor's appointment. Ever. That's right.
It's a joke now, but it wasn't then. It's get her on that freaking medication. I didn't know I was caffeinated when I was like 11 years old.
I've got my first taste of real caffeine. I think I was in middle school or something like that.
Yeah.
Caffeine being Mountain Dew, of course. So I did not drink caffeine regularly until 2013. That
Yeah.
is late 2013. And since then, I've been a heavy coffee drinker. Though I have cut back on it in recent months,
Hmm.
most recently last month, because caffeine, when done too much, it's not pretty. It's going to leave you feeling a bit jittery, depressed, groggy.
Oh, yeah.
That is, if you overuse it. But if you don't overuse it, you're in luck.
I don't overuse it because we have too much pricing in Canada.
Well, in a way, expensive is good in that regard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I also like the Dunkin' Donuts brand of coffee. I've never been to a Dunkin' Donuts location before, but I did try their brand and it was good. I liked it. I liked it. I really did.
Yep.
Alrighty. Now we go on for the final topic of the night, the one you've been waiting for, Ruby Chocolate.
Ruby chocolate.
Now, what
What
is
the hell is that?
that is a good question. Ruby chocolate is basically chocolate, except it's not red, but it's pink.
Oh, interesting.
Well, not just pink, but also purple, but mostly pink.
Wow.
Yes. Wow, indeed. I've only just found out about Ruby chocolate, a few weeks ago when I stumbled across an article about it on my Microsoft feed of all things. And there's some
Interesting.
pretty interesting facts about it. So,
Yeah.
Ruby chocolate was introduced in September 5th. 2017, of all things, which is several years ago at the most recent.
Yeah,
And it was first developed in 2004.
really.
Yes, really. It was
20
indeed,
years ago.
yes, 20 years ago. It's insane.
Holy flip.
And want to know what makes it so special? It's the
I
first
want to.
new form of chocolate that we've had in over 80 years.
Newest form of chocolate.
Yes, ruby
Own
chocolate
it.
is the newest form of chocolate. How in the living world did I not know about this particular form of chocolate
Me
in
neither. What the
recently?
hell?
Yeah, we've been under a rock, folks.
It's
We've
called
been
a
under.
lie.
I know. All I've known all my life was dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate. But come on, ruby chocolate,
I've
dude.
never heard. I gotta keep my peepers out for those.
So will I. All
Yeah.
right. Anyway, you know, the founder of this particular chocolate is a company called Berry Callebaut from Belgium and Switzerland. But yes, it's a Belgian Swiss company.
Yeah.
So, what is ruby chocolate made of?
That's what I'd like to know, other than chocolate.
Yes, it's from a pink cacao bean,
Pink
which I imagine is,
coca bean?
yeah, which I imagine is pretty rare.
Wow. Oh, that's why they lied about it. Because
Yes,
it's rare.
right. And get
Again,
this,
lying to kids is not fun.
nope. Well, we wouldn't be technically lying because it wasn't introduced until 2017 and it was only beginning development in 2004.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Forgot
yeah,
about that.
yeah. So it would just be a new discovery, if you will.
Yes, it would be. I gotta find that. I bet it's screaming expensive.
I wouldn't be surprised. In
Yeah.
case you guys want to know more about what it's made of, it's made of sugar, cocoa butter, skimmed milk powder, whole milk powder, cocoa mass, emulsifiers, soya lecithin. Sorry if I butchered that one. Citric acid and vanilla flavoring.
Yep.
Yep. And
Interesting.
the ruby cacao beans that make up the ruby chocolate are found in Ecuador, Brazil, and the Ivory Coast.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's 47.3% cocoa solids.
Holy Lord, you'd get hyper off of that.
Oh, yeah. It would be a good hyper, though. Trying something new, like a more recent form of chocolate.
Hmm.
Yeah,
The
I
X
didn't.
Files of chocolate.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't even bother to, look up the price of ruby chocolate prior to filming this, but yeah, I imagine it's expensive.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah, so anyone wants to know what it potentially tastes like, its flavor profile has intense fruitiness, specifically with a fresh berry taste and a hint of sour smoothness. So
Wow.
basically, It's both a mix of fruity sweet and sour.
Interesting.
Kind of like Sour Patch Kids. If Sour Patch Kids were made of
Oh God, I
milk.
love Sour Patch Kids. I discovered those when I was in still I still am in my group home, but when I first came to my group home I discovered them. Holy shit, are they good.
They are. I first heard about them via TV commercials from when I was in high school, if I
I
remember
heard of
correctly.
them through my group home.
Well, better late than never.
Yeah.
Yes, my goodness. We have got to try this ruby chocolate sometime.
Holy Lord, that'll make your face pucker.
Yes, if we ever get around to buying it, that is. Which, good news, from what I gathered during my research on this, it's available in both Walmart and Amazon.
Amazon. Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
well, practically everything is available online these days, so there's going to
Dang.
be a lot of treasures to behold.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, that's all for now, folks. Please be sure to like, comment, and
Subscribe,
subscribe if
like,
you like the video. And we will
subscribe.
see you all next Friday.
Okay. And don't
So,
forget that we have a new channel coming up.
yes, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty, until then, you have the lovely rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Alrighty, and that's a wrap. Hello, guys. This is the Ducky Gwen with yet another post edit log. Early in the video, me and Wickid discussed the Starbucks Unicorn Frappuccino. Shortly after filming, I came across a couple of articles detailing accusations against Starbucks for ripping off the unicorn frappuccino idea from not one but two coffee chains, one in Texas and one in New York. At some time in a later video, I'm going to be addressing said articles. So, yeah, stay tuned for that when they come up. Okay, thank you. Bye.